Wildcat 314 BHX here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. As you can probably tell by looking at the ground here, it's kind of a drizzly day, and so if you see my little umbrella poked down in the camera frame, I apologize for that, but the show must go on, and I got to get creative to keep these things moving online. We sell so many that I got to get them when they come in, rain, sleet, or shine. Interestingly, the bad weather today is almost a perfect example. I couldn't have planned it better, really, of why this floor plan is awesome. We'll get into that, especially when we get inside. On the outside, I'm going to talk a lot about construction. I do want to mention real quick, you're going to see some non-standard equipment in this video, kind of like a car commercial. Not every Wildcat 314 we carry is going to be the exact one in this video, so always double check. We try to make her picture to our lineup, and I do publish our MSRP sheet so you can get that. So why a Wildcat versus Brand X? Because it's probably going to be $1 more, less than some, but $1 more than quite a few. There's a lot of reasons for that, though. That's why I do this. The front nose cap. Everybody's going away from a dark colored front nose cap, not because it doesn't look good, but because they're color infusing fiber, or just a plastic TPO nose cap. When the sun hits it, it just bakes it, and it gets, it washes out. It fades. I mean, literally sometimes within a year, if it can fade badly. Wildcat doesn't do that. They spend the extra money to automotive paint the nose cap on their RVs here. It's not going to fade any more than your car. You know, if you had a 10-year-old car, you might expect a very minor amount of fading, but you'd be okay with that. It's 10 years old. It's not 9 months old. That's what you can expect from this, is longer years of cleaner service. Easy push button power awning, which by the way is not fully extended because I'd run it into this used camper we have it parked next to right now. But do notice the full LED light strip under there. That's going to be very bright against this white high gloss skin. A lot of manufacturers are going with skin color packages. Don't get me wrong, they look super cool, but it can mean the RV is a little bit warmer. And I don't know, I grew up with white campers. This is kind of what speaks to me. And if the camera works a little rock and rolly, remember that I do only have one hand today, and I'm kind of juggling an umbrella out here at the same time. This is the only mid-profile fifth wheel with a drop frame. I'll say that again, the only one. There are a lot of mid-profile fifth wheels out there that are very nice. This is the only one where the frame goes, drops, and then continues down. That's going to reap so many benefits, it's not even funny. First of all, you get this massive, massive basement here. To give you an idea, I have a Weber grill, the stand, a giant spare tire, because they use the same size tires on this that you get on a very big, like $100,000, 15,000 pound fifth wheel. You get that here on a Wildcat because they're bigger, better, more reliable. Everything functions first in a Wildcat. That's a cool thing. Your flooring in here, they don't use carpeting. They use the rubberized diamond plate so that it doesn't mold, it doesn't mildew. You can wash it out, scrub it down if you need to, and it'll help prevent cargo shift because it wants to grab stuff. Additionally, the bathroom deck is fully laminated. That's a big deal because it's not going to squeak and creak and moan and groan on you. You know, there's a lot of benefits to this, and you'll see more of the benefits of that drop frame inside even. It's like a domino effect, a chain reaction. Extra TV can be mounted outside here. Extra, like, living room TV, standard. Bedroom TV is an option. We commonly add that to our Wildcats. I don't want to tell you every single time. Again, with the function first methodology, they don't use frameless windows on a Wildcat. You can find an RV out there with fancy looking frameless windows, easy, every day of the week. They're almost seemingly becoming the standard. It seems like 50-50 nowadays. The problem with frameless windows, I guess the drawback, because they look super cool, don't get me wrong, but they don't give you very good airflow. You just can't open them very far. And everything has to function first at a Wildcat. They went with a little more traditional window setup that allows for maximum possible airflow. Another really sweet thing on these, they are 100% LED lighting, not just inside but outside too. And that's the thing a lot of manufacturers haven't gotten to yet. Most manufacturers are not up to the point of 100% LED exterior lighting. Maybe a couple taillights, but not markers and everything. We do have a fully privatized docking station here, so you can have your water hoses and stuff hooked up and locked away where neighbor kids can't get to them. Every Wildcat's 50 amp service. That allows you to add a second AC if it's not there. It also has this little indicator light. They use a better quality electrical monitoring system that, you know, if you have dirty power, clean power, whatever, the indicator light tells you what kind of power you're looking at. Speaking of being pre-prepped for different things, like pre-prepped for a second AC. Every single Wildcat is pre-prepped for slide-out covers if you want to add awnings over your slides. Every single Wildcat is pre-prepped for the rear travel rack that you see back here. This one just happens to be equipped with it. Now, when I say pre-prepped, I mean two things. The bumper has to be extended to accommodate this rack because it has to hook on somewhere, right? Also, if you want a ladder on the back of it, the ladder has to fold. The extended bumper and the folding ladder are standard items on any Wildcat, so that if you see a Wildcat we have in stock that doesn't have the rear rack and you really want it, not a big deal. All I gotta do is bolt one on. I don't have to refabricate the bumper. And the thing is, guys, when you go refabricating things, when you alter anything from factory spec, you just sacrificed your factory warranty that you're paying for. You don't get a discount on that. You just gave it up. That's the stuff dealers don't tell you because they're afraid they're going to scare you away. I'd rather give you good information so that you realize that we're going to shoot you straight here on a new RV, used RV, anything otherwise. I do want to point out, I mentioned the bigger tires, but also that blue thing back there, that is a MORryde CRE 3000 rubber dampening suspension system. This RV is going to attempt to soak up road shocks and jolts before they get translated into the walls, the window, the roof, or forward into your truck. Truly fully walkable roof. They have not actually taken this through like a weather testing thing, meaning like hot or cold temperatures. That being said, this has the exact same insulation packages as other brands that we carry here that do pass both 0 and 100 degree testing. So I don't have the technical information to tell you that this is 0 and 100 degree tested. That being said, I've seen identical insulation levels perform that well. They add the underbelly's fully enclosed, forced air heated, radiant insulated. They add extra radiant insulation to the roof, which helps reflect sunlight from outside and keep your air inside the RV. Now, the big thing with Wildcat is they take that radiant insulation and they wrap it across like the nose cap. And that's the thing, most manufacturers don't do much for nose cap insulation. Full outside kitchen model. Again, you have that Weber grill that can plug in out here. Those are electric, by the way, so you do want to be plugged into shore power or have a generator for those. But on a day like today, where it's kind of rainy, the fact that you have this full cover here means you don't need the umbrella because you have the cover above you. So you're really never going to get rained on too much. Notice your overhead doors, where you're going to find them in Wildcat. First of all, pretty much everything, with only like 2 exceptions I can find in this model, are everything's almost everything rather is hidden hinge cabinetry. It's just better quality and it looks good. Secondly, you have struts to keep these doors open. But notice they're even including lights in the cabinets to help you see around. That's shockingly uncommon. That's very, very cool. You know, hot and cold water outside, extra outlets right here if you want to run a griddle or margarita station or whatever. This thing can do anything you want. Best in class, let me jump a puddle here. 10-gallon water heater, fast recharge, recharges up to 22 gallons per hour. 10-gallon vessel with 22 gallons of hour per recharge. And that's what you got to look into. What is the recharge of the water heater? Because I don't know why people don't focus on that. That's the real number. That's how much water you actually get. That's the number you got to look at. But your average salesman doesn't know about these things. Go ask your average salesman about the RVs that they sell. Most of them just don't have a clue. That's why I put these videos together, because too many people spend too much money on a product that isn't ideal for them. If this Wildcat's not the one for you guys, I don't care. I want you to know what you want because I have it here somewhere. I've been pointing this at these steps for a while, talking. I'm sorry. This is a 4-step entry step right here. You know, you'll find a 4 entry step on like a you know, $80,000 fifth wheel. Not on something that costs these dollars. That is a very cool thing. Let's step up inside here for you while I'm juggling an umbrella, pardon me. By the way, this one weighs about 10.6 as it is built. So to give you an idea, that's roughly where these are going to be at. Stepping inside here, the walk right in, light switch, bang, right there. So we've got full living room and kitchen lights just off one little switch bank right here, and you can see the difference it makes. They use very good quality lighting in here. A lot of manufacturers will put one set of lights down the middle. You see that they're using double lights. They're also using double AC ducts. You got to watch for that. A lot of manufacturers have one AC run. These have double the AC ducts, meaning it'll get down to temp faster and keep it there easier in a Wildcat. It's easy to see with this darker colored, accent colored batten insulation. This does have a crowned interior, like cathedral style ceiling. It makes it feel so big and open in here, and especially upstairs in the bedroom. Now, another big thing is that these are extra tall slide outs. These slide outs are 6 feet 4 inches tall. I'm 6'3" with shoes on. I can stand in this slide out. I don't hit my head in this slide. Again, your materials, quality construction is just awesome in here. They use very good quality materials, and that's something I like. Again, just like when you walk in, you just have easy spotlights. So you don't have to get up and click and flip individual lights in a Wildcat. That's not what this is made for. Your sofas are hide-a-beds, by the way. Oh, also, this is called the buckskin decor. It's like a lighter leatherette, some mid-tone fabrics there for accents. Again, not every single 314 we have is going to have this exact same fabric complement. So just, I don't tend to reshoot videos just for fabrics because this information doesn't change. Your storage in this thing rocks. Your storage all over this trailer is absolutely amazing. You've got, even hidden drawers down here. This is the extra stuff the average salesman, again, doesn't know about because they just don't bother opening stuff. It shocks me. I actually go camping. These are the things I look for. When someone goes camping, they walk into an RV like this and they go, man, how am I going to pack this thing? It's the first thing you think about. You just can't even help it. Both sides of the dinette do open like that. Dinette naturally folds down into a bed. While we're talking about the air conditioner, I forgot about that. You don't see it. You don't see the air conditioner. That's what these little black vents are for. It's a whisper quiet AC system. Instead of one big air intake here that's super big and loud noisy, they split it. It dramatically lowers the volume of that air conditioner when it's running. You don't have to shout at the person next to you. You don't have to turn the TV up from 18 to 39 to hear it. We've added the residential ceiling fan up here to help keep that fresh air flowing. Now, normally, with the taller slide out, that would be problematic. But again, with that cathedral ceiling, it tucks up in that extra space, and it's just bonus stuff. We have upgraded the refrigerator here from a standard 8 cubic foot, which is already bigger than a lot of fifth wheels, to a 9. This has a 50% larger cold storage capacity than most fifth wheels do. Your countertops are always solid surface in a Wildcat. By the way, this drawer right here, that is like the only cabinet I've seen that doesn't have hidden hinges. And I want some YouTube commenter telling me, oh, you're a liar, because I'd like to see you come out here and do these videos. It's tricky. So again, lights everywhere, power outlets everywhere, space on both sides of the stove. So when you're done cooking, you have a place to put your hot stuff. You can actually, take a pot full of hot things and set it somewhere out of the way. And again, storage, space everywhere, even a trash can spot here. This kitchen is amazing. This is like a dream kitchen right here. Now, this is deceptive. You don't even realize this when you walk in because you're so used to it. If I just point the camera here, you're used to this being a super slide in an RV. What you don't realize is this has a MEGAslide. That slide continues all the way through the bunkhouse. This is all one giant wall MEGAslide out here. It is awesome. It gives you so much space. What this lets you do, again, remember I said this is the perfect RV for rainy days? This is what I was talking about. During the day, I just have an extra sofa. I can flip that bunk up out of the way like this. I have an extra entertainment center here. I have tons of storage going on. I can have like a loft storage space up here, or this could be a bunk. This floor plan could be the last fifth wheel you ever even need to think about owning. This is a second living room, an extended living room to create a grand room. This is a bunkhouse. This is a craft room, a den, a man cave. It's anything. It's everything. It does all of those things very well. That's what's unusual. Is it's not like it's not a small thing. It does well. It does everything well. Now this shelf right here, if you notice, has anti-slip strips. This is your ladder. They built the ladder and they even gave you a big handle here. Now to give you an idea, I'm stepping on this thing, I'm standing up, I'm pulling away from it and it doesn't buckle. I'm a 200-pound guy. That will hold your kid. No problem. The other cool thing is both this bunk and that bunk are very long. They're very, very wide. They're not like those single little coffin pocket bunks. These are extra large bunks up here. That extra storage space up there, I don't know. This whole shelf There's something about that. I've never seen that before, and I wish more manufacturers would do that. I really, really like that. Now, not only do you have entertainment space back here, but they left an electronic shelf, which almost nobody's doing. They are really, really doing a good job of planning this. But what if this is a bedroom? You know, I'm feeling a little bit exposed here because this has an extra wide door. So anybody walking downstairs from upstairs can see in here. Well, they thought of that too. This has a double sliding pocket door with glass pass-throughs here, so you can still get some light, but you still have privacy. So this floor plan seriously does everything. You know what I thought about? There's couples out there where like maybe somebody has sleep apnea and snoring is an issue. I've seen marriages fail over snoring, guys. You know, I mean, it's just enough to drive somebody crazy sometimes. What if this was a 2 separate bedroom floor plan? Because that's exactly what this can do. This RV can serve so many different purposes. That's why I put these together. And I love the very Asian themed bar stool right there. That's cool. I'm a sucker for that stuff. Notice too the extra power outlets here so that you have, I mean, just usable griddle country up here. Or if it's, you know, Margarita 30, you can have the blender going to town. Or this could be the nacho station for game day or race day or whatever. This thing does everything. The entertainment center here. Big 39-inch Furion flat screen high-def TV. Now the thing is, a lot of manufacturers have had high-def capable electronics, but they haven't had high-def cabling. They fixed that. So not only is there already a high-def cable hooking the whole system together, but you also have the extra HDMI cable down here. That's what that's allowing you to do is to hook like a Blu-ray player up or an Xbox or anything like that, so that you actually can get high-def service out of this, like a satellite system. Most fifth wheels built to date have not had that ability. The other thing I stressed was Furion televisions, Furion electronics. This stuff, Furion, is awesome. It's made to be shaken really hard. It's made to be shaken to 3 times the force of gravity because this thing bounces going down the road hard. It can be frozen, heated, hard. It doesn't fail. It's made for an RV. It's not a home TV. It's way better. And again, you know, storage everywhere. Where you do have big cabinets, they put a shelf in there to double the space. And this TV can face the slide out, the kitchen, face anywhere you want in the living cabin, basically. It can do everything. Now, even the steps here, there's so much premeditation going on the steps, it scares me. They don't use hardwood steps because hardwood steps can be slippery. So they use the same slightly rubberized flooring material here as your linoleum because it has a grip. They put anti-slip strips on there to keep you from slipping around. This is a laminated wall, guys. If they didn't build this handle in here, if they didn't build that in place, if they didn't laminate an aluminum backer into this wall and you tried to add this aftermarket, you'd have nothing to screw into. You'd rip it straight out of the wall. I've seen trailers, used trades where that has happened. You know, I've got a grandmother with 2 titanium knees. I would worry about her just yanking that out of the wall and falling down steps. This is not a concern in a Wildcat. Also, just the fact that the bathroom door opens this way instead of toward you means that you don't have to take 2 steps up, open a door, back out of the way, finish opening it, and then walk upstairs. This is how it's supposed to work. You're supposed to just walk upstairs and be here. The toilet, porcelain, nicer material here. Even a stainless steel bathroom sink, so you can really be hard on that if you want to. We have a spa-style shower, meaning it opens from the middle, which is something that not all fifth wheel showers do. And again, just like the bathroom entry door, I don't have to swing a door open and skate around it and then get in the shower. Now, mid-profile fifth wheels do not always have a true step-in walk-in shower. This one sure does. We have a second door to the bedroom right here. Now also, this is another one of these deceptive things. This is part of the big wardrobe slide in the bedroom. They scooted it a little bit into the bathroom just to give you a big cabinet here for extra towels and stuff like that. Or jeans or shorts or whatever. You know, it does anything. Let's hop over to the bedroom. And again, walk in, one switch, pow, lights. And I love the styling here. They utilized every square inch of that nose cap they could. It's styled beautifully. You know, pillows make things fancy, so I've always noticed fancy houses have just a ton of pillows. So hey, fancy bed. But speaking of the bed, it is a true 80-inch bed. It's a nice pillow top. It's not the cheap blue wafer. Is it a Sleep Number? No, it's not. But it is way better than what you tend to get at this price point. Way better. Both sides of the bed have power outlets. Both sides of the bed have area for phones and CPAP machines. Now, the trick with a wardrobe slide is usually there's no window here. They are smart enough to put a window in their wardrobe slide at Wildcat, so you still get cross breeze. That's such a big deal. Not to mention we have the extra vent up here. This RV does not have a second air conditioner. It could though. Every Wildcat, again, is ready for a second AC without fail. And remember too, the dual ducting here means your bunkhouse rear bedroom and your front master bedroom here both get better air. Oop, the camera zoom went a little screwy on me there. It'll straighten up in a second. Again, big wardrobe clothing storage space going on here. Oh my good lord, this is over 20 minutes long. If you've stayed with me this long, I am so sorry that you had to listen to my voice for that long. Come in, take a look at this thing, because seeing is believing. When you step in it, you're going to have that same wow feeling. I mean, I'm not just feigning excitement. This thing's cool. This is a very sweet fifth wheel. And it's giving you the space, storage, sleeping capacity, and function of like a 45-foot monster. But it's 34 feet and 8 inches long, 10,600 pounds. You know, this is something that a family can actually use. 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Stay safe. Happy